What is up?
What's up, Facebook, YouTubers, everybody else out there watching us in virtual land? Been a little bit, right? So Gary muffed up last week. He had to go get himself a champ cart. He told me that nothing else mattered other than the champ cart. Oh, and Raisin Bran.
Yeah, I would have been there. I got stuck in the rain. I had to drive to Connecticut to pick this thing up, and it was
So it's for your
rain.
Your daughter, right?
My
Daughter's racing?
daughter's gonna race.
Is she as big as you?
Almost. She's
Jesus.
close. Yeah, we had
Sweet.
to adjust the seat last weekend and yak it all the way back as far as it can go, but
Nice.
we made
Nice.
it fit. We're actually we're gonna go to Bethel Sunday, small car racing on Sunday. So
Yeah, dude, that's such a cool deal. Yeah, I know Jimmy Smith, Pat Hedges, them guys, they were up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Takes
stuff,
his
man.
daughter up
Well,
there.
we were off last week because of the holiday. So we're back this week. I believe we have a sportsman driver from
Big Diamond.
Big Diamond. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Dundee.
No, that's
Is that track still around?
Dundee is up. That's Outlaw up in upstate.
That's Dundee Speedway. That place is still around?
It's Outlaw. It's Dundee, New York. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember it being Dundee Speedway. So,
Way back.
yeah, dude, that's I probably was using shampoo in my head then. So, but the week of racing, a lot of big changes going on. Who was the big block modified winner down at Accord Speedway last Friday? They finally got a race in, those guys.
Shame on me. I think it was
Was it Wells?
Tommy Meyer, I believe.
No, Scott Ferrier.
Oh, at Accord?
Yeah.
Oh, Accord was Ferrier. Yeah.
Scott Ferrier. There we go.
That was a little rough.
Doug Smith
Scott
Jr. He said our volume could be a little louder. Then he should turn his volume up. He should turn his volume up.
Oh. Yeah, that was a rough race with Scott and John.
Oh
yeah, it was. They were battling, man. Restart after restart, and John kind of stuffed him in the fence on the restart on the starter stand.
His brother?
Or Scott did. Yeah, Scott.
The brothers?
They're brothers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good. Good stuff.
He didn't meet him in victory lane though. So
Johnny Heckinger in for the win with the street stocks. One of our boys, what's his name there? He's been on our show. He won the sportsman, right? Rookie sportsman.
Zeneker.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, he won the rookie sportsman.
Sorry, Ed. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So he's he picked up the sportsman win. A couple of slip shots.
Travis Green won the regular sportsman. Good
Okay,
for him.
yeah.
Good run for him.
Yep. Then you move over to Bethel Motor Speedway. I think he just popped on. Ed Dockenhausen, he won both BMS mod and sportsman, or the dirt mod, or whatever the hell they call him up there now. Can't remember who the hell else won. Bethel didn't really run last weekend. They had just a practice session. Yeah. Then Orange County Fair Speedway, of course, under new management. The clay is now going down. Hopefully that fixed the dust and all that other stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
They're putting and doing what they're trying to do, and people still bitch about it.
Yeah. Well, I think that they should offer. Listen, you can either sit in the drive-in, the grandstands, or we have a noose over there by the tree, and you guys can all go hang yourselves.
It's unreal, man. It's crazy.
Again, some of the worst fans I've ever seen in racing. Some of the worst fans.
And I
just
swear,
horrible.
Orange County gets the most criticism out of any other racetrack.
Yeah.
Other tracks are dusty as hell, but you never see it on social media the way that Orange County. It's just amazing.
It's so bad.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Horrible. It doesn't. And then now they're trying to put new clay, and people are still finding ways to pick about that. So
I don't know.
Can't make this shit
I have
up.
no idea. Let's see the national scene. I don't think I watched anything this past weekend, man. We were busy. We were out on the road. We were running road races, and all that other good stuff. Yeah, my daughter and I, and so we were kind of all over the place. So I don't think I watched anything on the national scene. I guess I could say Matt Shepard, Stuart Friesen, they won somewhere.
Yeah, Shepard's on a hell of a roll, unfortunately, right now.
Yeah. So. But all right, so without further ado, I mean, we do have a guest on here tonight, and he does run Big Diamond. Of course, that's out in Pennsylvania, right? Pennsylvania. That's pretty far out there.
Racetrack,
Yeah,
Yes,
so
I've been there a few times.
I will let you introduce this young gentleman because I'm not too sure who he is. Nice co-host.
Yeah, see that? All right, so yeah, as Joel said, sportsman driver from Big Diamond, Talan Carter.
What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much. How about you?
We're good.
Yeah.
Good.
Upright and breathing. Nobody is shooting. It's a good day, brother. How are you?
I'm all right. Just getting ready to scale the car soon. So.
All right, Talon, you sound like you're a young guy.
What?
Monday? Jesus.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
we're
fuck
racing.
around.
We're racing tomorrow at Big Diamond, and we're racing Friday again. And it's a topless show Friday. So.
Wait, what's going on at Big Diamond tomorrow?
They have a 410 sprint car show, and the crates are on the schedule, so we'll be there.
Okay.
Nice. I'm old. So, Talon, let's talk a little bit about your history in racing. How old are you right now? You sound like you're a young guy.
Yeah, I'm only 15.
15 years old, and you can't get your camera to work?
No, I don't have a camera on my computer, so.
All right, man. All right, I'll leave you alone on that one. Then.
Got that expensive iRacing computer.
Yeah. And how long? How did you get involved in racing?
I'm a fourth generation race car driver. My great grandfather started down in Florida, and then he moved up north, ran Reading, Nazareth, and Orange County. So it just went down the line.
Wouldn't be the names of Rags, would it?
Yeah, Rags Carter.
That's cool.
Am I not the smartest guy on here right now?
So that's why you're here. See that?
That's awesome. Holy shit. We got a famous guy on here now. Good stuff, man. So did you jump right into open wheel racing, or was it did you start somewhere else? Tell us how you became a driver. We all know how you got involved with racing, but how did you become a driver?
Yeah, I started out in quarter midgets 5 years ago. My dad bought me some quarter midgets, so we ran that for a year. Then we went and ran junior slingshots for a year. I won a championship in that. Then we ran all-star slingshots for a year, and I won a championship in that. And this year's my second year in a crate sportsman.
Okay. And have you found victory lane yet with that car?
Yeah, I won opening night at Big Diamond this year.
Okay. And was that your first?
Just natural.
Yeah. Was that your first big car win, or?
Yeah, that was my first big car win. I beat Doug Smith for the win. So
nice. Okay.
Doug, we had Doug on last time we were on.
Did we?
Yeah, Doug Smith.
Goes to show how much I pay attention.
See that?
So, Bud, your comment there was wrong. Bud said less beard, more brain. I'm going to disagree with that one. But so this is absolutely awesome. So is Big Diamond the only racetrack that you guys are running at here this year, or you guys plan on going somewhere else?
Yeah, that's our weekly track.
Okay.
We'll run out on Baps Motor Speedway sometimes, and Grandview sometimes too.
Okay. Now you said Rags Carter. That's your great grandfather?
Yeah, great grandfather.
Okay. And I don't think he's still with us or no?
No, he's
okay. So that was
away.
Yeah. Okay. And so he was a big runner down south and stuff like that, right? With open wheel modifieds. And what made him decide? What made you guys decide? Well, what made him decide to come up here?
Just from stories I heard, there's a lot better racing and a lot more money to make up here in the north.
Okay. Did you ever get a chance to meet him?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the complete history on Rags Carter, but I know the name, and I know that he was right around, I think Frankie Schneider days, Al Tansney, all them guys, right? Yeah, all them big names. So any intentions on moving up to, say, small block, big block modified, or just you're kind of paying your dues right now in the sportsman? When the time is right, you guys will move up?
Yeah, probably stay in sportsman for a few more years, and hopefully get a ride in a small block or big block one day.
Yeah. So and then and who is your dad? Was a racer?
Yeah, he ran slingshots, and he ran Sportsman for a few years too.
Okay, what's your dad's name?
Tim Carter. He ran Makatech back in the day.
Okay. Yeah, so the name runs really, really deep in open wheel competition with the Carter family. Yeah, I don't know the complete history. You know, would be Timmy Pitts. Timmy Pitts would know. Yeah, he would go to town, or one of the Hager brothers probably. But so, do you guys own the car now? What you have now, or is it you're driving for somebody? Tell us a little bit about the chassis that you got underneath you.
Yeah, we have a 2013 Bicknell. We own everything on it. I do pretty much all the work on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of Reimer, one of his old cars, if you guys ever heard of him.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was ran as a modified car, but now it's obviously a crate.
Okay. I'll tell you, the Bicknells, man, it doesn't really seem to be the age really doesn't matter on these things, man. These guys are making it work. Now you're on coils. That's coil car.
No, we're on bars.
Really?
Wow.
Okay. So we haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's always coiled on.
So it's I've never been to Big Diamond. That's a pretty fast 3/8 mile. That's a big 3/8 mile.
It's a really cool racetrack. I've been there with the sportsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool
Yeah.
place.
What are Talan? What are some of the other racetracks that you've run at?
Yeah, we ran a 5 mile point last year once.
Okay.
A bit dusty, I'll say that much. But
Yeah.
yeah, Susky, Baps, and Grandview. I really like Grandview a lot. Tight little bull ring and a lot of fun racing there.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Nice.
That's a
Have they
fast ring too.
have you gotten a nickname yet? Have the track announcers given you a nickname yet?
Yeah, my nickname is Wash Rags after Rags. Track photographer gave me that my first year in quarter midgets. So
Wash rags.
So, is there a reason behind wash rags, or is it just that's just popped in his head?
yeah, it kind of popped in his head, but he also said I'll never be good enough to be Rags. So
Oh Jesus!
Oh wow.
we'll put a wash in front of it.
Nice,
Damn,
nice.
that's brutal.
So it pops in my head right away, right? So Talon Carter, TLC, right? Tender love and care. There you go, man. So you got to be a ladies' man, right?
No, not really.
Smart kid. Listen, just stick to listen. Always make it about racing. Then stupid women will get you in trouble. So do you play any sports in school right now? What do you got to be? What, sophomore?
I'm a freshman right
Freshman.
now.
Okay.
I used to play baseball, but got
Yeah.
into racing, so I
Yeah.
quit that. And there's a tech school that I'm going to next year for machining.
So
Okay.
you must hang out with Doug. He had the same thing. He didn't give up sports for racing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm good buddies with Doug, so.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of the sponsors that help you out on your race car. Who helps you out here this year?
Yeah, there's a lot on here. Grand
You got a
Central
list?
Chapter-
You write them all down?
I got a list somewhere, but
Oh, see, now you're starting to live up to that wash rag part there, man.
yeah, some of the sponsors that help me out are Grand Central Tap Room, Kutztown Printing, Doreen Leg, Dave Gift, Cantor's Tire Service, Lucky 13 Tattoos and Piercings, Smiles for Miles, Nitro Bar, Matty Pearl Band, Gessie Chiropractic, KB Motors Incorporated, Chrisman Meats, Green and Wall Plumbing, Kelly Spade Realtor, Kel Rooms, Platinum Realty, Levan Machine Truck Equipment, Deca Batteries, Club Wago, and P1 Suspensions.
Holy shit.
All right, so you'll
That's
be
a
in a
lot.
big block soon. Don't worry.
Oh,
about
yeah. I'm curious about the Smiles for Miles. Is that a dentist office?
No, it's actually a photographer place.
Okay. All right. That's not what my second thought was going to be, but that's okay. It's, but so and any plans to run anywhere else this year other than Big Diamond? Well, other than Big Diamond and Baps, right? You had said that you guys are probably going to run Baps a little bit.
Yeah, we'll run some shows out there, and we're gonna run the Freedom 38er at Grandview too.
Okay. And that's a sportsman race? That's like the 76er,
It's
right?
like just
Yeah, it's the night before the 76er for
Oh, okay.
Sportsman.
Okay. Is that like their big Eastern States weekend there, Gary?
Yeah,
it's
kind
similar,
of.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Any thoughts on coming up this way? Accord, Bethel, Orange County Fair Speedway, Lebanon Valley, anything like that?
Probably not. I really like Orange County though, and that's where my great grandfather ran, obviously. So
Yeah.
if anyone would be willing to give me a ride, I'd appreciate it, so I can run there one day. Because we're definitely not a high dollar team or anything like that.
Yeah. But I tell you, once you figure out what the pace is that you need to set there, you start clicking off those wins. Boy, I'll tell you, just the name alone is going to probably get you put into a seat. But
even Big Diamonds. I mean, they got there's some good runners down there too.
Yeah. So do you guys race for points, or do you just kind of run when you can, or what's usually the game plan for your season?
Yeah, this year we're running for points at Big Diamond. Last year we started out the year with a '09 Teal, and we got wrecked and in the front stretch wall, and it tore the car up. So we had get this car that we have now. So
Okay.
obviously last year we didn't make points.
Yeah.
So how'd your first year go in that open wheel car? You said this is your second year. You picked up a win. How'd your first year go, coming from the slingshots to that?
It went alright. It was definitely a learning curve. Yeah, we started out the year with that '09 TO, got good runs in that, then we got wrecked with it, so had to learn a whole new car over again, but this Bicknell is definitely a lot better, and we switched to a left side panhard for this year too, so that definitely
Now
helps the
what
car.
does that mean, panhard? What does that do?
Basically, there's a mount on the left side of the rear,
Okay.
and then there's a bar that goes from the mount to the rear, and it holds the rear in place and helps the rear move and whatnot.
So it's either going to tighten up or loosen up the car. That's right? Does it work like a like wedge, putting wedge in the car?
Yeah, kind of. You can move the bar up and down on either your mount on the cage, or there's a mount on the rear too that you can move up and down on.
Huh. I didn't know. When did the sportsman guys? When did they start allowing them to do that? You can do that while you're racing.
No, you can't move it while you're on the racetrack. It's
Okay.
You can adjust it
got
off
you.
if you want to make changes to how the car is handling.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
like the modifies, they got the little knob they can adjust.
Yeah. So then they can mess with that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you at right now in the point standings?
11th right now. Obviously, when we won, we were in first, and a couple weeks ago, I stepped on it, hit an infield tractor tire,
Oops.
and this past week I started 19th. I was up to 15th in 4 laps, and then the left rear shock mount broke on the bird cage, so that obviously couldn't go anywhere and had to pull off.
Them Uke tires will get you every time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at hitting them.
They are brutal, man. I hate that.
Are you on the iRacing and all that stuff too? I heard you kind of mention that a little bit earlier.
Yeah, over the winter I run a couple leagues and stuff, and whenever I have free time from working on the car, I'm usually on it. Yeah.
Now, do you find that helps you?
With throttle control and being smooth on the wheel, yes.
So I'm going to agree with you 100%. I was a skeptic. I was actually talking to Gary about this just before we came on the air. And Michael Garaguso is, he's the son of, my crew chief. And he's got a like $10,000, $15,000 iRacing setup. And we tried this thing, and I couldn't believe how realistic it is. The stuff that we did on that stupid thing we did to our actual car and wound up winning. I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe that's a tool anymore for, some of the younger racers. So do you run asphalt or dirt when you're iRacing?
Dirt, 358s and big blocks, pretty much. That's it. Sprint cars once in a while, maybe late models, but mostly the modified stuff.
Right. And how well do you do on that?
Usually pretty good. I make all my own setups on here too, so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the realisticness of it.
Yeah. Now, you said you're in a couple of leagues or whatever that you run over the winter time and stuff?
Yeah, I know a couple guys from New York that actually run leagues over the winter, and I run with them, and it's usually pretty fun. And I won a championship over the off season. So.
Okay. And what do you get for that? Just a good job?
I got a Rookie of the Year trophy and a little RC car with my iRacing wrap on it.
Well, that's kind of cool. So so you have to pay to get into that, or?
Yeah, I paid to get into it.
Oh, well, really? Some of them pay money though. There's money races out there on the iRacing world. Yeah.
So where are you looking to take this? I mean, are you looking to become like a full-time racer and do it for a living, or you just want to continue as a hobby right now? Where do you think this is? Where do you want this to go?
The goal is to be a full-time racer, but obviously looking towards my career as being a machinist too. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Always now to fall back on. That's
man. So the machinist, and that's going to be like making stuff out of, like, right? You program the machine, and then it's going to. Where do they use that? Like a water jet or something, right? Is that what you're looking to do, or are you talking like building engines and stuff?
No, the CNC machines. Like you put the program in, you can make race car parts on them and stuff, and obviously the coolant that comes out of the jets and stuff.
Right. So you got to have a degree in order to use that stuff. Holy shit! I'm in the wrong business, man.
No doubt.
So.
Yeah.
Excellent. So what what so far, the few tracks that you've run at, which one's your favorite so far?
Definitely Grandview.
Yeah. Okay. And how big is Grandview? How big is that place?
That's a third of a mile. I think
Okay.
it's really high bank though.
Yeah.
Okay. It's tiny, yeah. Third of a mile, yeah, that's pretty small.
But it's fast. You're
Yeah.
up on it. Yeah, it's
So almost like you ever seen it was at Atomic Speedway, right?
Atomic. That's just mad.
Atomic's like they tell you if you don't at least do 50 miles an hour, you just slide down the track or something.
Atomic
like that.
is really bangs.
Yeah.
Now, have you ran any of the short track Super Series stuff? Have you tried your luck in that?
No, not yet. I'd like to, but my dad's work schedule is really hard. So if anyone has a ride for the short track Super Series 2, let me know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So when you go out on the road away from Big Diamond, I mean, are you guys pretty successful? I mean, you're qualifying for most of the features and stuff, or?
Yeah, we usually run pretty good. Last year, my second ever show at Grandview actually went 19th to 10th. So
Nice. Okay. That's good stuff, man.
Let's see, you got going on.
Yeah.
And
So there's
successful at 15.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Listen, as long as you're not tearing up equipment and you're making progress, I think that's what I think anymore nowadays. The cost of racing has been so high. And plus, man, you're right there. You're right at that age, 15 years old, and man, I wish I had the opportunities that you guys have now. It's just unbelievable. I think at 15, I was still mowing lawns trying to get my first race car, and it still took me 2 years.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Just the opportunity and stuff that's out there. I think that's amazing. Any like thoughts or aspirations, to maybe try NASCAR or something like that? The asphalt.
no, I think I'd stick with dirt racing, big box and stuff, and maybe try late models one day like Tim McCready.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, that's always. Listen, if I'm ever a billionaire and want to be a millionaire, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to jump right into a late model. Yeah, I think the late model tour series is absolutely awesome. I think they're hurting a little bit this year. I know Orange County, they canceled their show. I mean, they're not getting very many guys, to follow the tour.
Stuff.
Yeah,
they're not following it. It's tough.
But
they're laying down a lot of miles too.
Well, yeah,
Big
miles. So
that's crazy.
But so with we always every driver that usually comes on our show and stuff, Talan, we like to ask them one question, and the question is if if other than the Daytona 500, if there was any race that you could possibly win in your career, what race would that be?
Well, that's a tough one. Either Eastern States or the Eldora Dirt Million.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's Eastern States we've heard, the Eldora Million. That's a new one, though. That's absolutely new. Yeah.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yeah. So have you oh man, so at 15 years old, so yeah, did you ever go to Syracuse? Do you ever remember being at Syracuse?
No, I've never been to Syracuse.
Yeah. That's already 7 years? 7 years now that place has been gone, right? Yeah, so we're putting him at 8 years old. Oh wow. Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah, man.
So but
now did your dad get around a lot when he raced?
No, he ran pretty much just Maka Tech, and then he quit race. Well, he didn't quit racing, but he went down to North Carolina and worked for an ARCA team.
Okay.
And what ARCA team was that?
I think it was Andy Hillenberg.
Okay.
Could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
So I actually got a chance to meet Andy a few years ago. We have a local guy up here, Tommy Vi Jr. He ran for Andy and still does a little bit here and there. I think they just went to Dover and Tommy did a starting park there. And I want to say Charlotte. I think they went to Charlotte as well. Yeah. And Tommy was running for Andy. Very nice guy. Really, really nice dude. Absolutely great dude. Yeah. So
been around a long time too.
Yeah. I guess he had a couple wins with ARCA and I think sprint cars, right? Andy was a big sprint car guy.
Yeah, he's been around.
Yeah. So all right, man. Is there anybody else you'd like to thank or anything else you'd like to discuss with us or?
No, I think that's it.
All right. So listen, we wish you nothing but the best for the rest of the 2022 season, and thank you so much for joining us. And good luck tomorrow night. And we'd love to have you back on, and then maybe next time we got to get a camera from somebody so we can see who you are.
Yeah, thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, no worries.
Absolutely.
So 15-year-old Mr. Talan Carter, 4th generation racer. Talan, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Take care, man.
Yep. Thank you.
All right.
That's cool.
Wow, I got to start doing maybe a little bit more homework with this stuff, but you don't tell me who we have on until like 20 minutes prior. Dude, you're like the worst guy to try to get a hold of. I'll send you a message like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And 4 days later, you're like, what?
Yeah, I'm tough with that. Everybody will tell you that.
Listen, George Van Arsdale, hey, man, you seen Gary? Like, no.
Yeah. I see, a lot of times I don't like Messenger. I don't use Messenger. I use WhatsApp and stuff like that. Messenger.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know whether or not
Messenger, and then 3 days later I'll check it, and they'll be like, "Oh, about damn time."
Yeah. Well, I don't know whether to like text you or send you a message through Messenger.
You text me, I'll get it automatic right away. That's the way to do it.
Listen, because I've even sent you text messages before, and like 3 days later, you're like,
probably something I didn't want to answer. Poor man. Bud thought I was mad at him. He's like, "It was something I did."
Yeah.
No, you're good.
No, but it's not you. It's him. He's a
I'm
schmuck.
just a dick, bud. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man. So, all right. So, what do we got going on this weekend? I know Bethel Motor Speedway, they got a couple of makeup features. I know the Street Stocks, they'll be running 2 of them, 2 feature events. BMS Mods are on the schedule. Who else? Bandoleros will be back in action. The Legends, the 4-cylinders. I don't know what some of the 4-cylinders. I think they're trying to recreate
They started another class.
Okay, so I know they have like an outlaw division, right? Anything goes kind of thing.
Well, they have the Currys run it, and that JW Gannon. It's pretty much they run the same rules as that SCDRA stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I really got in conversation with Danny Curry, and yeah, man.
There's a big one right there, and thanks, Larry. Larry O'Donnell, the Gary O'Donnell 55 Steel Horse 55 Pro Stock race. That'll be going on also Saturday night, and I'll tell you what, that is, man, what a great race that was for myself last year. Anyway, Dave Demarest was the winner of that, and I took my little old street stock, and I brought that thing home third, so that was pretty cool.
And if anybody's got a ride for Mr. Larry, he's looking for
Larry's looking for a ride. I'd love to let him drive my car, but I want to finish the year. I'm looking for a ride. Yes, he is. So Larry O is looking for a ride for this weekend. That's his brother's memorial race.
If I had, I'd let him set mine on fire again. No problem.
I don't know how he drove that car, dude. The pedal is here. Here's Larry's foot. Or it just barely just touched it.
We had notebooks and mud plugs and everything else in that thing, man. That was something.
Listen, Larry, you'll drive somebody else's car very hesitantly, but you'll drive mine like it's yours. And I got 2 features Saturday. That was not my fault.
The rubber got up inside.
Listen, I had to put a new body on my car all because Larry drove it once in hot laps.
Oh yeah, I let him go 100 laps with mine, and I was shit, I need a new rear bumper, front bumper. What?
That man uses every bit of the racetrack and race car.
Yeah, I mean, when you tell him to drive it like it's his, I mean, holy shit.
Okay, that's all you get. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And some bits back in the pits, it was literally on fire. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yep. Good time though.
Yeah, man. So, Orange County Fair Speedway, I do believe that they're back racing here. LOD. Yep. So, Orange County Fair Speedway back in action. Are they in action this weekend or are they off?
I think they're off.
Yeah, because they're laying down the new clay, right?
They're having an Enduro or Diva Destruction or something.
Oh, my Atlanta. Really?
Why it would put new clay down and then have that shit, I don't know, but.
Well, because you can wet it up and then, you know what I mean? You're not really worried about tearing up a whole lot. 100 laps on junk tires. Yeah, he did, man. The Duke could wheel a car. And then Friday night, Leonard Skinner, I do believe, is going to be at Orange County Fair Speedway. We'll be there. The whole crew's going. I'm taking everybody. Yeah, man, we're taking them all. Accord Speedway should be in action. Hopefully, I don't see any rain in the forecast, so thank God. You know, the Palmer family really did well.
Looks a little wet.
Does it?
Yeah, Friday looks good. Saturday.
Oh, that sucks, man. I hope not, man. I'm looking forward to double features, man. That'd be cool. And then I think Lebanon Valley, Fonda, everybody else is still in action, right? Still running, still racing.
Yep.
So big shout out, LJ Lombardo. Congratulations. What the hell did he win?
The Super Dirt Series race.
Yeah, man.
Valley. Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome when he went. He's been around a while.
I'm gonna say he's not really a little guy anymore.
Yeah,
man.
no more. But I remember LJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
It's cool.
Hey, what's up, Ed? How are you? Congratulations on Friday night. That was awesome, and good for you. And what do you got? Like 2 more wins in that, and then you got to move up.
They already want him to move up. They're tired of his shit.
Are they? Yeah, man. So,
yep.
But Joel, what's up? What's up, Ed? How are you, man? Good to see you.
They want him to move up. We hear it. We hear it. He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there. There's no rules against it, though.
Yeah.
Listen, it's just like anything, man. You play that rule book to your favor.
Oh yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
This is what I spent 12 years in the amateur division or some shit in Middletown.
Who gives a shit, right? You know what I mean? Who cares?
Yeah. So, already moving up this week, he says.
Yeah, I mean, they're busting his balls for it.
Oh, my land.
Screw it. Your sponsors like to see you in victory lane. That's what it's all about right there. Everyone's paying the bills.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. Well, I believe that we have finally confirmed, right? They're 120% on board for next Monday. And so we will have the boys from the new Rockingham Speedway. Of course, that was Rockingham Speedway in, Rockingham, North Carolina?
North Carolina, yes.
Yeah. So the new owners, promoters, all that other good stuff, they will be here with us next Monday. Hopefully, they're telling us it's 120% and they should be good to go. So everybody tune in for that. And Cards Adjusted in where we like it. Jeff Etzler has done a great job. Oh man, well there you go. That's why he's rolling so fast. He's got Etzler helping him. So, But all right, folks, I think that's going to do it for us this week. A little short and sweet to the point, and want to thank Talan Carter for joining us. And I didn't realize that he was
cool the history there with him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, unbelievably. That's awesome. What is it? July 9th. That is the new date for the Ronnie Welsh Memorial Street Stock Race, and I'm telling you right now, that is probably the biggest street stock paying event ever in my lifetime, in this area anyway, for street stocks. 3,000 guaranteed to win. They are going to pay through the field. Guaranteed. $3,000 guaranteed to win. I know Northeast Happy Hour, Predmore and Mearns, we're putting up $100 for the Hard Charger Award. Rules are Bethel Motor Speedway, Accord Speedway rules. They are the same rules. Orange County guys, if you come to Bethel Motor Speedway with your rules, you are good to go. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Your carburetor's a little small, but I think that you'll be fine up there. It's going to be the same tires. Everything else is the same.
That's the only difference, just the carburetors?
That's it. We're Accord and Bethel are allowed a lot more than Middletown. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You got to be 3,100 pounds at Bethel Motor Speedway. Accord is 3,150. Middletown is 3,200. I'm weighing in at 33 something, and we won a couple weeks ago. Rochester 500. Be very careful with what you got. The tech guys at Bethel Motor Speedway, they know what they're doing, and they will find it. Anyway, 255, 60, 15, nothing bigger than that. Any offset rims you want, spacers, adjuster cups in the front and the rear. You can have all that stuff at Bethel Motor Speedway. Quick steer. We're allowed to have a race car. And
it's $3,000 to win. Like
$3,000 to win. Yeah.
You're not going to see that. I mean,
and I believe it's 57 laps too. So
if guys don't come out to support this, then the street stocks, they get what they deserve.
I have to agree. I have to agree.
But when somebody's putting up that much money and somebody's willing to lose their shirt to guarantee that money, man, you guys got to support it.
Yeah. Orange County Fair Speedway, I put the street stocks back on the schedule, I believe for the 18th. So Bethel saw that and they decided to change the date because they are trying to get as many people in as many of the street stock guys in. It's absolutely amazing. I think even when we were running the shootout series, we weren't even paying that much just to win the entire series. There you go. Ed Dockenhausen looking to pick up a ride for the Ronnie Welsh Memorial. Find me a ride for that race too. Everybody's looking for a ride. Why don't you guys go buy goddamn cars, and then you won't be looking for a ride. But I think some of the outside invaders. I think Dave Demarest is coming back. I believe the rumor has it that Mike Vigoletti was up at Bethel Motor Speedway last weekend in an unmarked race car, and he was up there turning some laps. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of the best races possible. As far as the rough riding goes and all that stuff, believe me when I tell you, Bethel will not. Me too. I need one. Yeah, Mike, you can stay home. Believe me when I tell you, they're not. It's not going to be tolerated. It really isn't. It's going to be a. I got two that ain't legal. Yeah, Jesus. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be a really good race. It's going to be awesome. And we're hoping to back that up at the end of the year with the Sullivan 100. That should be back. Also, keep in mind, anybody coming to the Bethel Motor Speedway, any of you racers that are out there watching, I have all of the NISCA packets. I will have, when we're at the drivers' meeting, I'll explain how all that stuff works. It's a really great program. Bring an extra $25 with you this weekend so that you guys can become members of the NISCA Racing family. And can Rob drive my car? No. I've seen Rob. Yeah, listen, Rob should have kept his car, and then he wouldn't have to beg for a ride. Yeah, so come see me Saturday at the
Where
drivers'
did that
meeting.
car go?
Yeah,
Do we know?
He didn't say. He really didn't say. That was, believe it or not, Larry and Gary O'Donnell built that car. That was Larry O'Donnell's old street stock. Yep, from many, many years ago, and then the car sat for a while, and the Taylors picked it up, and he did a good job, man. But I told him, I said, once you start winning, dude, you're going to be an asshole. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So. All right, folks, I think that's going to do it for us here tonight. Listen, man, I say it every freaking week. If you're on social media and you're bashing the racetrack, you are definitely 100% part of the problem. Get out and support your local racetracks, guys. They're hurting, man. Get out there and support. If you ain't got nothing to race, come on out and watch. Even the 5 or 6 of us at Bethel, there, we're all putting on a good show in each and every division, especially the 4-cylinders. They've been amazing. The Bandoleros, the kids are awesome. This is our future for the sport. And then you can come out and watch Ed Dockenhausen pretty much win in anything that he's running.
Go, you can go get food when
let's
go get food because But then again, it's.
But listen, man,
it's funny with Eddie. He messaged me the one time. He says, "Can you send me a clip of the video? I wanted to talking about his kid there.
Yeah.
He didn't give him no room and shit. It's funny, but it was all right. It was Eddie being Eddie. It was rough him up. He didn't give him much space, but called his kid crybaby and sent him on his way.
His own kid. That's awesome. Yeah. Good bunch of guys, man. They really are. Good bunch of dudes. Yeah. So.
And they got that BMS shit figured out, boy.
Oh, dude, of course, yeah. Listen, it's been around a long time, man. When I was announcing up at Accord, he was, I think it was a yellow, number 18, yellow and red or something like that. Yeah,
and I almost want to think that he was racing for the same people back then.
I think so.
The Sanfords. I'm almost certain that he was racing for the same guys way back then.
Yep. Oh, Mike Wazlowski. Hey, man, what's up? Congratulations on your feature win. Dude, I don't know how many years that guy there, he's been letting other people drive his stuff, and then Mike picks up a win down in Orange County. Man, that's awesome. Good for you.
Shit, that's cool.
Rob Carmelo. Hey, Rob, I hear you're going to have a guest driver, I guess, in his car? Rob Carmelo's car? Right? Doesn't he run the number 3 street stock at Accord Speedway?
No?
All right. Maybe a different guy. What do I know?
See that? You don't know shit.
I really don't, man. I get lucky every once in a while. So,
every once in a while you get something right.
Yeah, well,
I gotta check. You start congratulating people. It's like, wow, did he really win? Or
listen, just say thanks and move on.
One
of my own. Yeah. Number 22 slingshot. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Rob Carmelo.
And he was on the show too.
Yeah.
You don't pay attention to shit.
I really don't, man. I really don't.
Holy shit.
Listen, you gotta like over here on the side, just have a list of the people. Like over here, put it. How do I get that? So I want it. There it is. So put it like over here on the side of our screen of the people that we've had on our show, and then yes, sir. Yeah. Oh man, Johnny is in for the win at Accord. Yeah, we already mentioned that, Tony, and I believe I told you to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, he already got his due.
Yeah,
That's it. No more.
Yeah. So, but all right, folks.
That was a rough feature there.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I heard it was yellow after yellow. How many cars are they getting up there for street stocks?
What was there? 10, I think. 10 or 11 of them up there.
Okay, that's a decent field, man.
It was a good field.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just
good.
Man, they were rough.
Yeah.
Unusually rough.
Well, it's Accord.
That was exceptionally rough. All right.
Yeah, man. So, all right, folks, that's going to do it for us. We will see you all next Monday. I believe, like Gary said, we do have people lined right through February and all that other good stuff. And we appreciate you all watching and lapping.
You said February.
What did I say? Oh, February?
February, yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Fucking in June. Holy shit.
June, July, February, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Unreal. And I'll see you Saturday.
I'm tired, man. It's been a long day.
I'll be back there, and I'll record you this week, and you'll be fucking spinning out, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Listen, I ran a great race. I was freaking so smooth. Everything was good to go, and I'm like, oh, man, I hope Gary got that. Gary's not here, man.
Yeah, I know I had the four-cylinder guy. Must have been his first win, too. He's messaging me. I'm like, oh, I felt bad, you know?
Yeah, well, you should. You should. Bud DeGennaro is going to be the new videographer at Bethel Motor Speedway. Dude, he got awesome footage of Victory laying down the front stretch. That was awesome. That was so cool. Like a couple days went by, and I was like, oh, man, that sucks, man. You know what I mean? And probably one of the worst interviews I've ever done, ever. I didn't even know what to say because I was shocked that I had pulled that off. I was like, oh, my God. Kyle showed up with this really good car, and I was like, oh, that's the end of that. We're all going to run for second. And
he brought the white one?
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. Dude, it was such a good race. Such a good race.
Stock, huh?
Yeah.
Good for him. So going back to the tech, I mean, I guess that didn't work too well.
No, listen, man, everybody was good to go, but they were, listen, I don't know if they're too happy with any of us right now. But I can tell you, man, I'm not complaining. Tech was awesome. It really was. And they pretty much let us know, listen, guys, we're not playing. Stuff's going to come apart. And I think that it's awesome. I really do. I applaud them. It's what's needed to happen up there for a couple of years. But not for nothing, man. It was a really good race. There was, the three of us were all right there. Nobody really ran away with anything. It was just a really, really good race, and Tech was amazing. So, and we all made it out of there. I think according to Kyle, he was the most legal. That's what he said.
Yeah,
so.
Right.
Nah, man, listen, that kid ran me super duper clean, and so did Daryl DeBetta, and just really, really good race. Really, really awesome race. So, but all right, folks, I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore.
All right.
I'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you Saturday.
All right, man.
Later, bud.
Later.